Ladies and gentlemen, this is KDRF Sports TV. Before I get started, like, subscribe, hit that bell notification button. Please like. It affects the algorithm. All right, let's get started. Here's my deal. Conspiracy or truth. So this is going to be very important that you all follow me and give me your comments. I need your comments because I just want to know. So I'm talking about the Cleveland Browns, Dylan Gabriel, Shedeur Sanders. You all have seen me talk about this on multiple occasions. But I did some digging, and this is why I named this conspiracy or truth. So, in doing so, found out, and I'm gonna read this because if you have paid attention, when Cleveland lost last week, Kevin Stefanski stated, yes, without seeing the tape and reviewing everything, that Dylan Gabriel was still going to be the starting quarterback after the bye. So they don't play this week. They play next week, and they play against the Jets. So I did some diggings, and I'm sorry. I tried not to have to read, but I'm going to have to read what I found out. So that's what it comes to, conspiracy or truth. So throughout the whole off season, it's always been a buzz. So I'm gonna paraphrase so I don't have to do what I said I don't want to do. But who's gonna be the actual quarterback? You know, we remember Stefanski, who's the head coach, play caller, which he's garbage at play calling. I've said that before. And Dylan Gabriel was his pick. That's who he wanted. But here's what I found out. And it was just striking to me. I know you telling me, go ahead and hurry up, Kevin, this, that, and other. So I'm going to do it so I don't have to make it so long and so forth. So Kevin Stefanski, his agent is Jimmy Sexton. Most of y'all, I've heard of him. Anybody that's in the football arena, if you're really in it, you've heard of him. If not, he's good. But that's Kevin Stefanski's agent. His name is well thought of in the football arena. He also represented Browns' recent head coaches, Freddie Kitchens. Now, his agency is CAA. Here comes the interesting part of the whole 9 yards that I want to talk about. Conspiracy or truth. He also represents Dan Lanning. Dan Lanning is Oregon's head coach. He represents Brent Venable. That's Oklahoma's head coach. And he represents Gus Malzahn. Those are 3 schools, because they're always talking about how DG has all this experience, 6 years in college, the whole 9 yards. But guess what? He also is Dylan Gabriel's agent. Conspiracy or truth? So here's the deal. Dylan Gabriel went to UCF first. Gus Malzahn, head coach. Gus Malzahn, he's a good coach, but he's represented it. Same agent. Same agent. Jimmy Sexton's. Okay. But then Dylan Gabriel goes to Oklahoma. Brent Venable represented. I'm repeating, but because I want you all to see what I'm trying to say, because it's conspiracy or truth. Brent Venable's agent is Sexton. Then he winds up going to Oregon. Dan Lanning's agent, Sexton. Then you get to the NFL, and that's your agent as well. Also, it's your head coach's agent. That right there, my friends, is rather striking. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification button. KDRF Sports TV, like, please. And here's another caveat. Ken Dorsey, he was a quarterback, but he was also represented by CAA, which that's Sexton's company. However, he was fired. His replacement, conspiracy or truth, Tommy Rees. He was the offensive coordinator at Alabama last year. But he's represented by XL Sports Management. But Stefanski won't let him call the plays. Now, but yet he's the offensive coordinator, but won't let him call the plays. I find it rather ironic. Joe Flacco was cut off a 1-3 record. That's 4 games. Whereas Dylan Gabriel, who has the same record, but he's still QB1. However, Stefanski has definitely in more ways than one, has stated, hey, I'm going to die by the choice that I made as my quarterback pick in Dylan Gabriel. Although all of the sports pundits, quarterback people, before the draft said that he was no more better than a 4th to 7th round pick. This has nothing to do with whether Shedeur plays or not. However, I do believe that DG he's just not good. I mean, so we're going to see, this is a bye week, and then they play the Jets next week, and then I think the following week they play Baltimore. So we're going to see if the supercomputer can continue to do what they say it can do. But this just makes me wonder, is there, I'm going to say it again, and I'll say it again, and I'll say it again. You don't have to like it, but I'm going to say it. Is this a conspiracy or is it the truth? And what am I talking about? Stefanski, Dylan Gabriel, UCF coach, Oklahoma coach, and Oregon coach, all of them have the same agent. Nothing about that sounds right. Although the NFL says that there's nothing wrong with it, but something's not right about it, because Stefanski double downs regardless of him seeing that DG is garbage, because he's Dollar General. Y'all don't have to like what I say, but I'm going to say what I say. Dollar General. And that's just what it is. But hey, yo, I'm still gonna do what I say, do what I do, say what I say. You don't like it? Okay, don't. Like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification button. And I'm still getting jiggy with it. Oh yeah. And this is KD in the house. Come on. And I'm not Hulk Hogan. And if anybody understand why I say that, you get it. And I'm out. Later.